Throughout history, ancient civilizations have left behind a plethora of intriguing artifacts and technologies that continue to baffle modern scientists and historians. These mysterious inventions and constructions reflect an advanced understanding of science, engineering, and art that seems surprisingly sophisticated for their time. We delve into a fascinating realm where historical inquiry meets speculation, and where each artifact challenges our understanding of human history and technological progress. Number 1. The invention of cannons. The history of cannons spans several hundred years from the 12th century to modern times. The cannon first appeared in China sometime during the 12th and 13th centuries. It was most likely developed in parallel or as an evolution of an earlier gunpowder weapon called the fire lance. The result was a projectile weapon in the shape of a cylinder that fired projectiles using the explosive pressure of gunpowder. Cannons were used for warfare by the late 13th century in the Yuan dynasty and spread throughout Eurasia in the 14th century. During the Middle Ages, large and small cannons were developed for siege and field battles. The cannon replaced prior siege weapons such as the trebuchet. After the Middle Ages, most large cannons were abandoned in favor of greater numbers of lighter, more maneuverable field artillery. New defensive fortifications such as bastions and star forts were designed specifically to better withstand artillery sieges. Cannons transformed naval warfare with its deadly firepower, allowing vessels to destroy each other from long range. As rifling became more commonplace, the accuracy of the cannon was significantly improved, and they became deadlier than ever, especially to infantry. In World War I, a considerable majority of all deaths were caused by cannons. They were also used widely in World War II. Most modern cannons are similar to those used in the Second World War, including autocannons, with the exception of naval guns, which are now significantly smaller in caliber. Number 2. Rock churches. Rock churches, also known as rock-hewn churches, are some of the most remarkable architectural feats of the ancient world. Carved directly into solid rock, these structures demonstrate incredible skill and dedication, often involving immense labor and sophisticated engineering techniques. Found in various parts of the world, these churches are not only places of worship, but also serve as testament to the artistic and technological prowess of the cultures that built them. Perhaps the most renowned collection of rock churches is found in Lalibela, Ethiopia. These 11 monolithic churches, carved out of volcanic rock in the 12th century, are attributed to King Lalibela. The churches are interconnected by a series of tunnels and trenches, creating a labyrinthine network of holy sites. Each church has been meticulously sculpted, featuring detailed carvings and intricate designs that reflect both religious significance and architectural brilliance. Number 3. Cisterns. Cisterns are ancient water storage systems that have been crucial for the survival and prosperity of civilizations throughout history. Ingeniously designed to collect and store rainwater, groundwater, or river water, cisterns represent some of the most practical and innovative uses of engineering in ancient times. These underground or above-ground reservoirs ensured a steady supply of water in regions where water scarcity was a constant challenge. The Basilica Cistern, or Cisterna Basilica, is the largest of several hundred ancient cisterns that lie beneath the city of Istanbul, Turkey. The cistern, located 150 meters (490 feet) southwest of the Hagia Sophia on the historical peninsula of Sarayburnu, was built in the 6th century during the reign of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. Today it is kept with little water for public access inside the space. It had been built during the early Roman age between the 3rd and 4th centuries as a commercial, legal, and artistic center. Historical texts claim that 7,000 slaves were involved in the construction of the cistern. Number 4. Patera pipes. The patera pipes are primarily made from terracotta, a type of clay-based ceramic that was widely used in ancient plumbing systems due to its durability and ease of production. The pipes are typically cylindrical in shape and were designed to fit snugly together, often with a male-female joint system to prevent leaks. These pipes formed an integral part of an extensive aqueduct system that transported water from distant sources to the city. The aqueducts used gravity to maintain a continuous flow of water, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of hydraulic principles. The pipes were carefully laid out to ensure a steady gradient, allowing water to flow smoothly over long distances. The water brought to Patara via the aqueducts was distributed throughout the city using a network of pipes and channels. This network supplied water to public fountains, baths, private homes, and possibly even agricultural areas. The efficiency of this distribution system highlights the advanced urban planning and infrastructure development of ancient Patara. The construction of the Patara pipes indicates that ancient engineers prioritized durability and ease of maintenance. The use of terracotta, combined with careful construction techniques, ensured that the pipes could withstand the test of time and the pressures of a working hydraulic system. Number 5. The hanging column. The hanging column is an intriguing architectural feature found in some ancient temples, most notably in the ancient Brihadiswara temple in Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu, India. This temple, built during the reign of the Chola dynasty in the 11th century, is renowned for its grandeur and the architectural prowess it showcases. The defining characteristic of a hanging column is that it appears to be suspended in mid-air, with its base not touching the ground. This illusion is achieved through precise architectural design and construction techniques that distribute the weight and support the column in such a way that it does not rest directly on the foundation. Creating a hanging column required exceptional skill and precision. Ancient craftsmen and architects meticulously carved and positioned the column to ensure its stability and the overall structural integrity of the temple. Number 6. The Mundox Gold Disc. The Mundox Gold Disc refers to an intriguing artifact discovered in the late 20th century in the region of Mundox in Colombia. This disc, also known as the Mundox Gold Plaque, is a remarkable example of pre-Columbian metallurgy and artistic craftsmanship. Gold was often associated with the divine, wealth, and power, and its use in artifacts like this disc reflects its esteemed status. The disc is adorned with intricate designs and patterns that were likely created through a combination of casting, hammering, and engraving techniques. The craftsmanship displayed on the disc is highly detailed and demonstrates the skill and artistic sensibilities of its creators. The designs on the Mundox Gold Disc are thought to have symbolic significance, although their exact meaning remains open to interpretation. Some scholars speculate that the imagery may represent celestial bodies. Number 7. The Stupa. Kyakteo Pagoda is a well-known Buddhist pilgrimage site in Mon State, Myanmar. It is a small pagoda, 7.3 m, built on the top of a granite boulder covered with gold leaves pasted on by its male worshippers. According to legend, the golden rock itself is precariously perched on a strand of Lord Buddha's hair. The balancing rock seems to defy gravity, as it perpetually appears to be on the verge of rolling down the hill. The rock and the pagoda are at the top of Mt Kyakteo. Another legend states that a Buddhist monk impressed the Celestial King with his asceticism, and the Celestial King used his supernatural powers to carry the rock to its current place, specifically choosing the rock for its resemblance to the monk's head. It is the third most important Buddhist pilgrimage site in Burma, after the Shwedagon Pagoda and the Mahamuni Pagoda. Number 8. Rock Caves of India. The Barabar Rock Caves, located in the Barabar Hills in Bihar, India, are among the oldest surviving rock-cut caves in India, dating back to the Mauryan Empire in the 3rd century BCE. These caves are renowned for their historical, architectural, and cultural significance. They offer a fascinating glimpse into the early development of rock-cut architecture in the Indian subcontinent and hold great importance for the study of ancient Indian religion and art. One of the most striking features of the Barabar caves is their highly polished interiors, which create an echo effect. This mirror-like finish is known as the Mauryan polish, a technique that gives the walls a shiny, reflective surface and is a testament to the advanced craftsmanship of the period. The Barabar caves were initially created for the Ajivika sect, a now extinct ascetic sect that was contemporary with Buddhism and Jainism. However, over time, these caves have also been associated with Buddhist and Jain communities. The simplicity of the cave designs reflects the ascetic ideals of these religious groups. The caves feature several inscriptions in Brahmi script, attributed to Emperor Ashoka and his grandson, Dasaratha. These inscriptions provide valuable historical insights into the patronage and usage of the caves, and are crucial for understanding the early history of rock-cut architecture in India. Number 9. The Baochu Pagoda. The Baochu Pagoda is a slender, octagonal tower that rises to a height of about 45 meters, 148 feet. Its design is characterized by its elegant proportions and simplicity, which contribute to its grace and beauty. The pagoda is made of brick and stone and features multiple eaves that gently curve upward, typical of traditional Chinese pagoda architecture. It was originally constructed in 963 and stood 9 stories tall. Its most recent reconstruction, in 1933, left it slightly shorter, 7 stories. And it has most recently had its lantern replaced on its top, though its previous one is on display near the pagoda. It is constructed of brick and stone and contains no internal staircase. The tower lies next to a path that runs the length of Westlake's northern mountain range and is accessible by both dirt paths and cement stairs from nearly every side of the mountain. Number 10. Ratnagiri Temple. The Ratnagiri Temple, located in the Jajpur district of Odisha, India, is a significant archaeological and historical site renowned for its Buddhist heritage. Part of the larger Ratnagiri monastery complex, the temple is a testament to the flourishing Buddhist culture that thrived in the region between the 5th and 13th centuries CE. The site includes several important ruins, sculptures, and inscriptions that provide valuable insights into the history of Buddhism in eastern India. The site is home to numerous stupas of varying sizes, which served as reliquaries for sacred relics and as focal points for meditation and worship. The main stupa at Ratnagiri is particularly noteworthy for its size and the quality of its carvings, which include figures of Buddha and Bodhisattvas. The monastic complex at Ratnagiri includes a large vihara, which functioned as a residential and educational center for Buddhist monks. The vihara is characterized by its central courtyard, surrounded by cells for monks, and a sanctum with a large statue of Buddha. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.